Hello everyone and welcome back to Coronavirus Corner. Cornwall are asking Boris Johnson for £700 million to replace lost EU funding, and they voted leave. They said he promised he'd make sure they were all right. Well, he's promised a lot of stuff, hasn't he? I hope they will be all right. Old Patrick says he wouldn't trust Boris to pour him a pint without checking the glass was the right size. The truth is, we don't know what the truth is, do we? I mean, we all saw the Queen yesterday with Sir Tom, but they can do anything with holograms and editing backgrounds and such like. She could have had COVID and died, and if the press weren't allowed to say, we'd never know. Charlie used to say I could be too cynical, and I suppose he was right. But then sometimes you've got to look out for yourself because nobody else will. And I think he lost the moral high ground when he ran off with Bobby Blake the butcher. I was all right until I heard they'd been spotted at the Chippendales in Britland. They were only there for one night, and I'd said I wanted to go, and Charlie acted all shocked and said he didn't want me to. It's like a fool I didn't go. And it was because they'd already got their tickets. I think I cried more about that than anything else. Anyway, I went with Maureen a couple of years later and it wasn't all that. Although it was worth it. I spent the evening watching Maureen mostly. Oh, she's so funny. At one point she shouted to me over the music, "Are the chipmunks in the thongs, Edna? How do they breathe when they're crammed in like that?" Only she shouted it as the music finished and everybody heard her, and there was this wave of laughter. And then the Chippendales started laughing. And one of them said they'd never had a heckle like that before, and it definitely wasn't a chipmunk in his thong, and would the lady like to come and have a look after the show? Oh, and everyone cheered, and Maureen went scarlet. And afterwards folk were coming up to her and telling her she was a scream and she ought to go on tour with them. And one of the Chippendales came out and gave her a kiss, and we had to go and have a bag of chips on the way home to calm her down. Oh, I've just got a text. Fancy a walk on the beach? But it isn't signed. Charles mentioned a walk on the beach. I'll have to send one back. Possibly. Who is this? Oh, what a dreadful muddle I've got in. I don't want to lead Charles on. I hope it was from Gavin. Oh, they've replied. Playing hard to get, eh? Lol. See you at the candy floss stall at 5 o'clock. And it still isn't signed. Oh, I don't know what to do. I suppose I shall just have to go and see who's there. I hope it's Gavin. What if it isn't? Auntie Nancy would have just sprayed on some perfume and smiled, so that's what I'll do. I wish my teeth were better. Today's sensible tip is, sometimes life gets complicated. Hang in there, wait it out and see what happens. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.